Hello. Quinn Donovan here on the See Me See You channel. We are doing 50 weeks of self-care, truth or dare, and this week we are on week 26. We just made it to the halfway point of our 50 weeks, and so we are on week 26. How have you been doing? How are these dares? Are you liking them? Are you loving them? Are you wanting more of them? Are you learning some truths about yourself? Are you changing some truths that maybe you've been resonating with or not resonating with and changing them for what is in more alignment with you and where you're at here on this journey? So I hope you're enjoying these videos. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'd love to have you here to experience more of the 50-week self-care truth or dare. Now let's just get right to it and pick our stick for this week. Here's our self-care truth or dare canister. I'm going to go ahead and put a link into the video, into the description to where you can buy these, because I was like, well, maybe people want to do this themselves and have their own canister. And so I was like, I should put a link in there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for you guys. So let's pick our stick. Look, we're halfway through. All right. So our truth for this week in week 26 is, do you find meaning and enjoyment in your work? Why or why not? This is a great truth. This is something I have been defining myself. The work that I've been doing pretty much my whole working career hasn't really been meaningful or enjoyable. It's been just going to a job to make money to pay bills. And I don't want to live that life no more. I did not incarnate into this human experience to just work a job 9 to 5. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's not for me. So working a job 9 to 5, doing things that isn't really in alignment with me. So that is something that I have been working on to change, because I no longer want to do these side jobs or these side gigs. I want to find my passions and work those passions, because then it wouldn't even feel like work, right? Like, if we're doing our passions and we're doing something that we love, we're excited to get up every day and do that work or do those tasks. So that is something that I have been redefining in this new chapter, in this transformation that I'm going through and going into. And so just recognizing and going within to learn what my passions are. I mean, I definitely have a passion for organization. I'm a Virgo and a Libra, so I'm a cuff of that. Mostly, I'm a Libra at the sun, but anyway, I love organization. I love order. I love bringing order and harmony to people's lives by organizing their stuff. But I also like bringing that same organization and order and harmony and peace to people's thoughts and emotions and how they feel about themselves. So teaching people on how to get in touch with themselves is a passion of mine, because I love getting in touch with myself. I love building that relationship with myself. I love discovering all these new different things about myself that I didn't know I had after getting rid of all the baggage, letting go of all the things that no longer serve me. It's like what Michelangelo did for the statue of David. Was he cut away everything that wasn't David, and then it turned out to be this beautiful sculpture of David. So that is something that we do with ourselves. So finding work that is enjoyable and fulfilling is something that we could bring to our lives. We don't have to work in a job for 30 plus years or whatever, doing the same stuff day in, day out, and not having any fulfillment or enjoyment. So I encourage you and challenge you to really connect with yourself, connect with those passions within you, and see how you can make that a job or make that a stream of income that you could do that brings you joy and fulfillment. So that is our truth for today. Let's see what the dare is. I actually dropped the sticks, so I'm going to pick some sticks up. So our dare for this week is buy or pick some fresh flowers for yourself and place them somewhere you will see them every morning. This is absolutely beautiful. I mean, how many of us actually really buy ourselves flowers? It's like we look to the holiday of Valentine's Day to get flowers, or on our birthday, or some anniversary or special occasion. But it's just like, every day really is a special occasion because you got another day to live. You got another day to breathe. You got another day to be your true self. And so why not celebrate that day and celebrate you with some flowers? I go and pick flowers all the time. When I went camping, that was what I did. I picked a bouquet of wild flowers and had them at our little campsite, and it was just so beautiful. I go and buy myself flowers. Occasionally, this is a dare that I could really get more into because I do love having flowers around. I do love receiving flowers. So why not give yourself the gift of some beautiful flowers that you can enjoy for, the X amount of time that they live? Because of course, all flowers die afterwards, unless it's a plant that produces flowers where you can then have flowers all year round or at specific times of the year when they bloom. So I encourage you to go buy you some flowers. I mean, that could be something that is enjoyable for you, to where you are appreciating yourself and you're just showing yourself how much you appreciate it by buying yourself flowers. Like, don't wait on somebody else, a spouse or a relative or a child, a sibling or a parent or whoever. Don't wait for somebody else to buy you these flowers or pick flowers for you, because you do that for yourself. If you're going to wait for somebody to do that, then you're not going to receive any flowers. That's just, unless you tell somebody, hey, can you go buy me some flowers? Then they'll probably buy you some flowers. But you know what? If you want flowers, you go get your flowers. So I dare you to go buy some or pick some flowers to where you can see those every morning and just appreciate yourself for who you are, where you're at on your journey, and what you're doing to make yourself better, to make yourself feel good, to make yourself happier, and to make yourself be in fulfillment of your life. So these are some really good truth and dares for this week of our week 26. And I just really encourage you to, one, go find your purpose and figure out if the work that you're doing is really enjoyable and fulfilling. If it's not, you have the power to change that. You can make a different job for yourself based on who you are, based on what you love. And, it could be something really small. You never know until you get started. So I am looking forward to doing this truth, even though I have been working on finding really what my passions are and what my purpose is, so I can make my own living. I don't want to depend on somebody else to provide that income or provide that those revenues for me. So I'm really taking this truth to the heart. And then, you know what? I will go buy me some flowers, and I'll post it here in the comments or on the community board where you can post things. I'll post those flowers for you. And I would love to see the flowers that you buy for yourself. So comment or post them in the community forum. I don't think it's really a forum, but where you could comment on somebody's YouTube channel. So I would love to see what flowers you bring to yourself. So Thank you so much for joining me for week 26 of our 50-week self-care truth or dare. And I look forward to seeing you again next week for some more truth or dare. Take care. I love you. Bye-bye.